In every town, behind closed doors and polite smiles, secrets linger in the shadows. Some are harmless whispers, are heavy enough to shape destinies. This is the story of Eleanor Whitmore, a woman whose life seemed ordinary until her death revealed a truth that no one saw coming, a secret that followed her all the way to the grave. Eleanor lived in the small English town, Ashford, in the early 1900s. She was a woman of quiet grace, known for her charity work, her gentle nature, and her ever-present smile. She married a respected doctor, William Whitmore, and together they lived in a beautiful brick house lined with ivy and roses. From the outside, Eleanor's life appeared perfect. But sometimes, perfection is only a mask. Neighbors often said Eleanor seemed distracted. She would stare out her window at nothing in particular, lost in thought. At times, she avoided gatherings, claiming headaches or sudden illness. Few questioned it, for in those days, a lady's health was a private matter. Then, in 1912, Eleanor fell seriously ill. Her health declined quickly. On her deathbed, she clutched a small wooden box and refused to let anyone open it. Even her husband was forbidden. "Promise me," she whispered to William, "that you'll bury this box with me." William, stricken with grief, agreed. Days later, Eleanor was laid to rest in the Ashford cemetery, and the mysterious box was buried with her. Rumors spread through Ashford like wildfire. What could Eleanor have been hiding? Some said it was a love letter from a secret affair. Others believed it was evidence of a crime, a document that could ruin powerful people. No one knew the truth, and William never spoke of it again. Years turned 2 decades. The story faded into local legend, until 1968, when a violent storm uprooted a massive tree in the Ashford cemetery. To the townspeople's shock, the tree's roots had broken into Eleanor's grave. The coffin was damaged, and there, nestled among splintered wood, lay the small wooden box, perfectly intact. Authorities were called. News reporters arrived. Everyone held their breath as the box was carefully pried open. Inside was a collection of letters, yellowed with age. But they weren't love letters. They were adoption records. Documents revealing that Eleanor was not who she claimed to be. Her birth name was Margaret Ellis, the daughter of a servant woman in London. As a baby, she'd been secretly adopted by a wealthy family who changed her name and raised her as a lady. Eleanor spent her entire life hiding her true origins, terrified that if the truth emerged, society would reject her, and her husband's reputation would be destroyed. The town was stunned. The elegant, charitable Eleanor Whitmore had lived a lie to protect the man she loved, and to preserve the life she had built. She carried the weight of that secret until her dying breath. It wasn't scandal she feared, but the shattering of the only identity she'd ever known. Today, the people of Ashford still visit Eleanor's grave. Some feel sorrow for her hidden struggle. Others admire her strength. For in the end, her story is more than a secret exposed. It is a glimpse into a time when class and reputation ruled every aspect of life. And a reminder that sometimes the biggest secrets are buried not by deceit, but by the desperate need to belong. Eleanor Whitmore took her secret to the grave, or so she thought, and that is the story of the woman whose past refused to stay buried.